everybody back to the Ultraverse as we present to you this NXT special event. It is Deadline. Oh, we are getting close towards the end of the season as we have on the tail end side of Survivor Series, making our way towards the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. This is gonna be a good one. Today, NXT has got 10 matches on the books for you. So without any further ado, let's get to it. To get started off here at NXT Deadline, presented to you by the Ultraverse, we have our Ultraverse version of the Iron Survivor Challenge. This will be a fatal 5-way Ironman match with a 25-minute time limit, and the person with the most falls at the end will be named the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. This is how we're kicking off Deadline today. All right, the Iron Survivor match is on, and there you see the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen reflecting the score. Of course, everybody has the time on the top, and it's 25 minutes on the clock. Whoever gets the most falls in that time will be your winner. Vengeance, justice, Batman, etc. As always, during our live streams, you have the ability to mess with my camera. And that's just one of the advantages of watching us on Twitch. This is going to be a really interesting thing to wonder is with this Iron Survivor, with all 5 in the ring to start, how many points are actually going to happen in this 25 minutes? I could absolutely seeing this being a standstill, a complete deadlock. It's zeros all across the board. This is a first here in the Ultraverse where we do run, where we are running this as an Iron Survivor Challenge here. So it could be that like the winning person ends up getting 1 or 2 falls. What we do know is that there are no DQs. So everything, because there's no way to count a disqualification in a match like this, everything is legal. Kendo sticks, garbage bags. If you want to get thumbtacks, if they had a way to get thumbtacks, then everything is completely on the level. Already seen a kendo stick being introduced, and of course, steel chair from Solo Sikoa. Gotta wonder what the strategy's got to be for this Iron Survivor, because with everybody in, well, that's a flapjack to the chair. That's one way to use the chair. Use it as a landing pad. The Miz trying to get an early one on the board here. Not able to get it done.
Truly impressive kick out this late. Lifted it completely helpless here. Just a flagrant display of aggression to do something like that. Oh, come on.
Jimmy's smart to hang out on the outside of the ring, by the way. Well, smart-ish. I would say smart-ish because, well, you do want to be there and you do want to be present for pinfalls to try to break them up. Nice springboard and the crossbody there delivered by the Miz. Faarooq looking to try to go for a pin there, not able to connect with it. Miz driving Jimmy down. Little meeting of the minds in the middle of the ring. Meanwhile, Kofi trying to steal one. And with just over 3 minutes passed on no one close to a fall, you gotta wonder what it's gonna take for somebody to be able. Oh, never mind. Jimmy tried to get on the board early. Now, unlike the Iron Survivor Contemporary in real life, we do not have a penalty box, so there is no way for a person to be exiled out of the match after taking a fall. Unfortunate, that is. I would love for that to be an addition. Really makes you wonder what that could look like in future iterations of episodes here in the Ultraverse. We already have blood. I believe Kofi Kingston cut open, and Miz got thumbed by Solo. Meanwhile, a nice Shining Wizard there from Kofi Kingston, and Solo looking to try to dive bomb onto somebody, and it's gonna be blood. Speaking of blood, Kofi Kingston's trying to strike more blood here. The kendo stick shot to Solo, but here comes Faarooq to break it up. And once again, the question is, what's it going to take to get a fall? You're going to have good timing and make sure that everybody else is either down on the mat or distracted. Big power slam from Solo. 5 minutes have gone by. No one is on the board yet. My prediction, we won't see the first fall into this match until there's about 12 minutes left. That is my big prediction. Until there's about 12 minutes left on the board. We're not going to make, it's going to be about halfway through until we see a fall. Oh, Solo trying to get ahead of that trend because everybody else is distracted. Ropes are legal in this match. And Faarooq breaks that up right at the daybreak of 3. Faarooq to the outside. I think Faarooq just ran back in because he thought that Kofi was trying to go for a pin.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
5 volatile forces, 1 opportunity at the NXT Championship is on the line here at Deadline. The person who scores the most fall will earn themselves a title opportunity against the champion currently held by Bobby Lashley. Seeing lots of kendo sticks being brought out. I happen to know that there's a whole variety of weapons underneath that ring, but people just seem to be drawn to the kendo sticks. A Samoan drop there from Solo, but Kofi getting right back up to a vertical base. Body shots and chops firing everywhere. Faarooq hanging out on the outside of the ring. Once again, getting yet another kendo stick, and Kofi Kingston trying to get the first fall on the board, not able to get it done because Faarooq is standing right there. 12 minutes off the board, and we still haven't seen a fall yet. Once again, my prediction is that we're not going to see one until the back half of the match.
He just broke up the pin in the nick of time.
Going up. Uh-oh.
Miz has him measured up. Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Now Jimmy.
Super kick there from Jimmy Uso. And another super kick from Jimmy Uso. Meanwhile, Faarooq taking Miz on a walk. Oh my, look at the strength. Faarooq trying to take advantage of the situation. And Kofi kicks out a 1. Only a 1 count. That wasn't broken up. That was unless Jimmy threw Solo's body onto the pinfall attempt. Well, we got our second bit of color in this match. Solo cut open by that kendo stick shot. After the pile driver, Miz looking for the pin here. Referee in position for the 1, the 2. Only a 2 count. Closest that we've gotten to a fall so far. Now it's the Miz trying to pin Faarooq. Miz, the ropes are legal, and there's Kofi, there's Jimmy. Double on hook into the neck breaker. Kofi now turning his attention towards Solo Sikoa. Miz in the sky. Suplex and then over Kofi is a clothesline. Pinfall for the one. And there comes Miz breaking it up. We're approaching the 10-minute mark. I said that we weren't going to see a match until the back half. That means the last 12 and a half minutes, we're not going to see the first fall. Until we see the first fall, rather.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch.
Solo just exploded that kendo stick over the Miz's head, and then the Miz got dumped by Faarooq. Oh, man. Bad day to be the Miz in his Iron Survivor Challenge. Oh, Dominator!
Does Jimmy have any fight left?
If Faarooq is able to like dispose of Solo here, he might have Jimmy down for a pin, but just too much heft from Solo Sikoa. Miz trying to sneak in there and steal and not able to get it done. Faarooq now on the outside of the ring. We have passed the 10-minute mark in this Iron Survivor, and as you guys have all seen, zeros across the board and a thumb across the throat. Solo Sikoa not on the board. Oh man, that was close.
Away from the Miz, getting exactly what he deserved.
No, Miz doesn't deserve any of this, Saxton. That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point.
Face first, flapjack.
Nice flapjack there from the Miz. And now the Miz staring down Solo. Meanwhile, on the outside, Kofi and Jimmy going at it. Miz looking to lock in the figure four. And here comes Faarooq to break up the submission hold.
For that submission attempt. Double axe handle smash.
11 minutes off the clock, 0 falls on the board. But here comes the Miz. Oh, Faarooq was taunting, and the Miz got him with the Miz DT.
He may get the 3 count.
Got caught napping.
Stops the pin.
Everybody back inside the ring.
Schoolboy from behind.
Back at zeros across the board. Oh, he threw. Miz just made contact. Spinning Solo. Super kick. Thumbs Faarooq. No! Solo! That was as close as it gets as well. Been a lot of near falls, but no points on the board.
Quick thinking that time.
Jeez, that could take you out.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
Jimmy thinking that he needs to get a little bit of extra help getting those steel steps. A clubbing blow to the back. Miz bleeding on the way down, landing on all those shards of kendo sticks. And here we are. We're just approaching the halfway mark of this Iron Survivor Challenge. And like I said, we were not going to see a fall in the first half. Miz locks in the figure four.
How's he going to tap? Will he give up?
Will Faarooq tap to the figure four? No, he will not.
Felt like he was losing his
Will
grip.
Kofi tap out to the trapezius squeeze?
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Solo pinfall. 1, 2, 1. 1 count.
Get to the 2 count.
That didn't go as Solo pictured.
And so far, 13 minutes off the clock, 0 falls to anybody's favor. This match really turns up once one person is able to score a pinfall or a submission. Till then, everybody's, oh, a spear! A spear and everybody's down! No! Oh my God, that was Solo with the save. Solo with the save.
He's still got a chance.
Everything possible was done to win there, but it just fell short. Oh, look at the double team here.
Uh-oh.
Braveborn. Drop kick.
Intercepts the pin attempt. Then it's Faarooq.
Now, with this being a #1 contender's opportunity for the NXT Championship, a good question to ask, What happens if this ends up being a tie? If there's zeros across the board, or if two people get the same score? Well, that's going to be left up to the general manager. I got an idea how that should work out, but that's not up to me. Kofi Kingston, however, trying to make sure that that doesn't happen. He's got Solo down. Miz has got Jimmy in the air. Kofi's going for a pinfall. Miz is distracted. Here comes Faarooq. 1, 2, no! Miz trying to break it up by throwing a chair. No falls yet. Tried to go for a Dominator. Solo sliding out of it. Super kick connected with nothing. Kofi on the outside trying to psych himself back up. Meanwhile, a super kick from Jimmy Uso to the Miz. Kofi's running in to break up the pinfall. Dominator delivered to Solo Sikoa. Spear attempted, but not able to connect with it. 3 dudes on their feet. Make that 2. Kofi looks to go for the pinfall. And the Miz able to break it up. 9 minutes and change on the board. Miz has got Kofi up in a bad spot. Sit out power bomb. Will we even see a single fall on the board? What will happen here in the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge? Miz tucking the clothesline. Meanwhile, Jimmy taking out Kofi using the ropes. Running power slam from Faarooq to the Miz. Javelin throw of the kendo stick. Under 9 minutes left to go in the Men's Iron Survivor. Goes, attempt for the super kick and wasn't able to connect. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, Solo is stalking Kofi. Faarooq back up to his feet. He's very dangerous. Here comes the Miz. Looks like most around. Faarooq has got the Miz up. Faarooq has driven the Miz down. Faarooq is going for the pinfall for the 1, the 2, and the. Oh my God! How? How? Solo trying to steal one. How? 8 minutes left on the clock for the Men's Iron Survivor. 0 points on the board. Jimmy trying to clear out the ring just a little bit. Miz taking out Solo. Miz, skull, crushing, finale. Everybody's down. Miz is up for the 1, the 2. No, Faarooq. Faarooq breaking up the pinfall attempt. It is anybody's match. At this point, everybody has taken a profound amount of damage. Everybody's score is knotted up at 0. The next fall, the first fall, could be the deciding fall.
Jimmy gets intercepted.
Forearm club.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Looking for the full Nelson. If they lock their hands, this one's over.
Stiff chair shot knocking Solo off the apron. Meanwhile, Kofi, super kick from Jimmy. Super kick from Jimmy hits both Kofi and Faarooq. Solo's right there to break it up though. Kofi's out on his feet. Jimmy is out on his back. Faarooq is out for blood. And 6 minutes remain on the clock. for the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge.
Just might end up coming back to haunt someone in this match when it's all said and done. Into a chop block. Shoulder tackle. Clothesline to the back of the neck.
What's the breaking point gonna be? Somebody's gonna be able to get a sneaky pinfall. Oh, this could be it. Kofi Kingston could be looking for trouble. Neckbreaker, Miss DT. Big moves being hit, but no, the big spine buster. Pinfall, submission move. 1, 2, 2 count. 2. With as long as this match has gone on. Still kicking out at 2. Super kick from Jimmy. Sit out mat slam from Kofi. Hot shot from Solo, and then an uppercut from Solo. We got Faarooq. We got Solo up on their feet. Jimmy is trying to do work to the Miz in the corner. Kofi's outside the ring. 5 minutes less than on the clock, and Faarooq has got Jimmy up. Faarooq drives Jimmy down. Faarooq has got the leg hook for the one count only, and the referee is down, which means that is going to be a slow count. That is going to also make sure that count is slow, but Miz with the figure 4 locked in, and Solo making sure that it doesn't happen. Double super kick from Jimmy. Trapped clothesline from Solo. The ref is down. Faarooq just wakes the ref up by using Kofi Kingston. The referee can't get in position for the pinfall. We have got 3 minutes and change left, and what a big bulldog there from Kofi Kingston to Faarooq. Leaves the Miz, who's out on his feet, Faarooq, who's out on his back. We are almost out of time. Faarooq is alone in the ring with the Miz, and he just dumps him up on the ground. And instead of going for a pin, going for the kill, instead goes to the outside. Tick, 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 tick. That time is tick, tick, ticking away. Everybody's outside. Kofi with the steel steps.
Back into the ring here.
Everyone is outside the ring. 3 minutes left. 2 people need to get in the ring. We don't have one fall on the board. It's Faarooq and Jimmy on the inside of the ring. Faarooq. Broken up by the Miz. Float around. Satellite DDT from the Miz. It is now Miz and Jimmy Uso on the inside. Kofi and Solo on the outside. Layout Uranagi by the Miz. Clothesline from Faarooq. Here comes Solo. Ah! Solo go for the pin. 2 broken up by Kofi. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. What is gonna happen? The Men's Iron Survivor. Will someone be able to sneak one in at the end? They're gonna have to. Kofi could sneak this one in. Everyone else is distracted. Kofi's on the board. Kofi is on the board. With 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Oh, Solo! Oh. Super kick from Jimmy. Super kick from Jimmy. 90 seconds. Kofi needs to play defense. Miz! I thought it was a skull crush finale, but a Russian leg sweep instead.
might be close to being shut down.
1 minute left in the Iron Survivor. Kofi is the only one on the board.
Delivers the knee.
45 seconds.
Soon be put back down.
And an axe bomber. Kofi. Double underhook into the neck breaker. Kofi is looking to seal it. Kofi is going to win the men's, unless somebody does something crazy in the next 20 seconds. Spear from Jimmy. Solo breaks it up. It's not gonna matter because at the end of this Iron Survivor Challenge, the first one in the Ultraverse, your winner is Kofi Kingston.
When I get in, I take a shower, read a book and feel empowered. Smoking on that sour got me counting down the hours, thinking of all the shit that they could do but won't allow us. Then I realized they all some cowards. The world is ours. Me and my brother twin like
Kofi Kingston wins the men's Iron Survivor match. And he is the new #1 contender for the NXT Championship. What a hell of a match to get started off with Deadline, man. This match was nuts. It had everything. Everybody was bleeding. There were weapons all over the place.
We never thought we'd get our chance to speak. So we just stay grinding, trying to hold our chips.
And it wasn't until the last 3 minutes where we saw falls happen. They both came from Kofi Kingston.
We never thought we'd get our chance to speak. So we just stay grinding, trying to hold our chips. And thank God for a chance.
We were worried that we weren't going to have a single person score a fall, but we only had a single person score a fall. And that's this man right here. Here is your winner and the #1 contender for the NXT Championship, the Iron Survivor, Kofi Kingston. As we continue on with this Deadline stream review. Following that Iron Survivor match here, and it was a great Iron Survivor match here at Deadline, we continue on with a singles contest. Mandy Rose taking on Right to Censor's Natalya. Natalya's got just a simple problem as the Women's North American Champion. She had lots of problems with Mandy Rose. I think that Mandy Rose was just is all around indecent. Heard about some of Mandy Rose's extracurricular endeavors. And of course, Right to Censor, not a fan of that. So here at Deadline, Natalya has challenged Mandy Rose to a match, and that's what's happening next here on Stream Review. All right, here we go. Our next match, Natalya taking on Mandy Rose in a grudge match. Former rivals for the Women's North American Championship, back when Mandy was the champion and Natalya took it from her. Did it effectively in a squash match. Mandy Rose trying to get her lick back, and as we are underway with match number 2 here at NXT Presents Deadline.
The boat in the house. Natalya is so well versed in so many different styles. She's a consummate competitor and a world record holder.
Now, with these two being familiar with each other, the question's got to be, since your opponent knows your game plan, since your opponent knows what you're going to try to do, what are you going to do to try to change it up to make sure that they don't got you figured out? Right now, the game plan looks a lot different than it did the last time that these two met up. Mandy Rose, well, moves like that will open the door for Natalya. You can't give openings like that. You have to be seamless. Natalya's a pure technician through and through.
You should be able to find a moment of opportunity. And she had Natalya's number there. And now propped up in the corner. In a well-timed counter.
Series of punches or elbows to the ribs to get out of the clutches of Natalya. Our referee standing right in the way of the action, but they always do. Ref! Move your butt!
She wants to seize the moment now. Waiting on her opponent.
Mandy Rose out of the corner and an axe bomber, but Met with a punch to the ribs from Natalya. Irish whip, nope, counter for Natalya. And it's like I said, Mandy Rose left a little bit of an opening for Natalya, and all of a sudden, that mountain has become that molehill has become a mountain. And a surfboard. Bending Mandy back. But not able to hold on to it for long. Had to wonder why Natalya let go of that move so easy.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that.
Referee in the way. And she had Natalya's number there. And the boat struggling a bit to stay afloat.
Oh, kick to the gut. And a big German.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position.
Big German planting Mandy on her head. Mandy Rose is the go behind, but Natalya's just way too aware. Back and forth. And it's like I mentioned at the beginning of this match. These two have history. They know each other. They know what their game plan is, and they need to find a way to. Oh my God, that's one way to switch it up. Oh man, using the ropes to clothesline your opponent, and then Natalya kicking out at one. Incredible, kicking out at one. Once again, kicking out at one.
Using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Natalya taking a little bit too much time to taunt, and that does backfire. Took too much time. You can't allow an opponent, especially one who knows you, one who's familiar with your game. You can't allow them to get a second to get their wits about them. Although if Natalya keeps kicking out at one, she may not have to worry about any of that. Chop block from Natalya. Mandy was looking to try to take to the sky, and instead a rebound into the German suplex. Foot is underneath the ropes. That foot is underneath the ropes, ref.
She's still got a lot of stamina left.
Referee just allowing that to slide.
Daggers at her target.
She had that scouted.
Against the ropes. Mandy thinking, oh, I know what she's thinking. Another second use! Tying her opponent up on the ropes before ripping her into the top one. And now Mandy Rose could be looking to put this one away. Springboard, diving, flying forearm. Clear across the ring.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
Middle rope.
Followed up by a double leg drop kick. And Mandy Rose stalking Natalya. Natalya fighting right back, getting right back in, but Rose is right there ready for Irish whip. Tries to go for the scoop slam. Natalya able to counter. Mandy Rose kick to the gut, countered once again by Natalya.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
And it looks like they have no problem bending the rules there. These women refusing to back.
He's got her down for the count. She might end it here.
Kicking out in time.
Getting dangerously close to end. Trying to end this right now. Wait a second. Feet her on the ropes. This is illegal.
At least the referee finally. Oh no! Middle of the ring! Sharp shooter locked in! And not able to use it to get the win.
And check your rollies. It's prime time.
Series of kicks. And a nice spinning gourd buster there from Mandy Rose. Mandy, who I thought was dead to rights after being locked into that sharpshooter, still has found a way to keep fighting in this one. But there goes Natalya right back on the assault. Backbreaker, clothesline, 1-2 shot. And now Natalya with a diving elbow. Middle of the ring for the 1 and the 2. Not able to get the 3.
I was shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Maneuvers out of the way.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Elbows to the gut in a great back and forth contest. Much more competitive than the last time that we saw these two. Kiss from a rose. Da 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 da.
She stays alive. What amazing resilience.
But only able to get the 2 count, but it's looking like it could be marching to the disrespectful slap. Punch to the ribs, kick to the gut. Mandy Rose, the flurry of offense.
The WWE faithful communicating in no uncertain terms. It is electric in here. Driving face first. Looking dazed. You can tell she
And now after the hot shot, Natalya now looking to try to hit her big salvo.
drop right across the neck.
Another German suplex, expertly executed by a person who's got excellence in her bloodline.
Right in the match. That's gotta be it. Shoulder up, shoulder.
Not enough.
What does she have to do to put her away?
Not enough.
Ask myself the same question.
And now doubt
I have no idea.
is starting to seep in. Starting to question if you brought enough to the fight. Oh my God, what a nice kick there from Mandy Rose. Followed up by a tope.
She's making the climb.
And now, oh no, Mandy, I don't know if you want to go for this. Mandy, I'm afraid for you for going for this. She's a little close. Might overshoot it.
Back landing.
That's not what she had planned. All the way up.
Nice sidewalk slam. Oh, knee to the face.
What a way to get out of that one. Uh-oh, this is not gonna be good.
And Natalya working on the legs.
Seeing the leg.
Gotta make sure that if she locks in yet another sharpshooter or another lower body submission, that'll be able to get the job done.
Universe making their feelings known.
Lift it up. What's next? Natalya making the climb. From the top.
Tie to the sky. What a counter from Mandy Rose.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure. Planning something big here.
And Mandy Rose looking to hit a big one here.
She's gonna be met with
Here
something
at
fierce.
Deadline.
The top rope.
That's a long way, and it connects.
Natalya
Hits it clean
set it up.
for the 1, the 2.
She fights it off.
Somehow she's still in this matchup.
You already
It's
know.
unbelievable.
Natalya got a feel like Thanos. She is inevitable.
Kick gets caught.
Kick, caught, and countered. You can guarantee that that was an attempt of at Mandy Rose trying to go for the bed of roses.
Beating Natalya to the punch.
You can guarantee that Natalya saved herself in the moment, but took a kick to the back of the head.
And separation.
Got caught. Oh no. Oh no. Turns her around. Oh, get ready to hear the sirens, everybody.
Body in ways and tap out. Tap out.
Natalya gets the win in a classic, an absolute classic here. You can't fault either one. You can't fault Mandy, who gave it her all in this match. You can't fault Natalya. She found a way to dig in and get the win. This was a great match here on Deadline. A tremendous match between two former women's North American champions here in the Ultraverse, and two women who assuredly could make a case to try to contend for a championship again in the near future. Here is your winner, Natalya. Here at Deadline, Natalya gets the win. It has been a great week for Right to Censor so far, gaining a lot of wins on Raw. And now, Natalya stands true with her hands in the air as we continue on with Deadline. In our next match here at Deadline, we have ourselves an open challenge from the North American champion, Jacob Fatu, who has said flatly, I can beat up everybody. I can beat up anybody. I can beat up everyone. Just give me someone to fight. So Jacob Fatu in our next match here is issued an open challenge. So we don't know who it's up against, but we will find out, and we will all see here up next at Deadline. The following match is an open challenge, and it is for the NXT North American Championship, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the challenger from Pensacola, Florida. He is coming into the ring by the wise man, Paul Heyman. Represented in our channel by Tiger's Foil, he is Roman Reigns. And his opponent, represented in our channel by Lipsy, he coming to the ring by Armando Alejandro Estrada. He is the reigning and defending NXT North American champion, Jacob Fatu! Yarami.
Anytime this title is defended, it's a big fight feel.
One of our more beautiful new championships, the NXT North American Championship. Glad that all the plates came in order today, as opposed to some of the times where it just looks like they just don't appear. Glad they all made it for today's show. And here we go. Bell is rang, and we are about to get a headbanger. I didn't mean for that to happen, but it just happened to go that way. Start off with a headbutt between two Samoans. The movable force being the stoppable object, and we are underway with this next match.
Corey, how exactly do you go about disarming Roman Reigns? How do you prevent Reigns from unleashing that patent
Irish whip,
explosive power?
Dog's Thunder, and then a nice suplex there delivered by Roman Reigns.
Preventing it, Cole, but if you're smart, you can use it against Reigns. Reigns' offensive
But Jacob Fatu able to shake it off without much difficulty whatsoever. You get right back on the attack. I just don't know how wise it is. Both of these dudes are trading headbutts. It does bring up a question. We all know that you are not supposed to headbutt a Samoan. That's a bad idea. What happens if a Samoan headbutts a Samoan? Does it cancel each other out? Is it like multiplying by a negative number? Does it eventually make it a positive?
Forearm to the neck.
Or is it like in Pokemon, where like two Pokemon of the same type try to like use like a same type move, and it does like 75% damage?
Wait a minute. What's the manager doing?
Wow, Jacob Fatu saying he acknowledges the Roman Reigns as a sucker and a chump, and he doesn't acknowledge Roman Reigns as champion. But Paul Heyman sliding in a trash bin, and Roman Reigns trying to launch Fatu over the ropes. Sleeper hold, though, in the ropes. Very easy to see. Referee able to break it up, and Fatu taking a second to take a breath. Running crossbody there, delivered by Fatu over the referee, by the way.
Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him.
Springboard, clothesline there from Fatu. Roman Reigns quickly back up to his feet and then got knocked in the face with a foot. Jacob Fatu, my name is Paul Heyman. Anyway, Roman able to get the advantage because of the distraction from Paul.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Up and down in the corner.
superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Not a good spot to be in.
Hangs Fatu up to try, and Roman Reigns trying to gain some sort of advantage here in this match for the North American Championship. A great way to do that is to take the power out of your opponent's legs. This flurry of elbows to the inside of the knee will make it so you don't have the same kind of like balancing power. And a diving headbutt. I would have been all the way across the ring, but Fatu getting out of the way. Boston Crepman, yet another rope break. Roman rolls to the outside, baits Fatu right into trapped. Introducing him to the edge of the ring, maybe into the LED ring board.
Unrelenting attack from the challenger there. You can see their desire for the gold.
A wrestling takedown will float over there for Roman. Side switch, deadlift, hands are locked. Suplex on the outside of the ring.
The amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
Remember, here in the Ultraverse, it is a 20 count on the outside of the ring. You see that as Roman utilizing all of that count that he can with that little bit of joint manipulation on the outside of the ring, before throwing Fatu face first into the LED panel of that ring puck, that turnbuckle post. Now, a thing to keep in mind, but again onto the other side. A thing to keep in mind about these turnbuckle posts is that they are framed with those sharp edges of those LED panels. As Roman trying to cut open Fatu.
He's going to make some moves here to suffer the count out.
Referee's count is at 17. Referee's count is at 18. Referee's count is at 19. And referee's count is at 20, however, I am having this being radioed down immediately from the chief streaming officer's office that a match of this magnitude at Deadline will not end in a countout. The chief streaming officer coming in and demanding an immediate restart of this match. That's right. It will not end like that. You are not gonna have a title on the line and try to just get this via count out. Now, as always, if a match is restarted, and then whatever happens in the second result of the match will be the final result. And as an additional reminder, each of the general managers has 5 restarts each season. The chief streaming officer, he has a total of 5 restarts across all brands. And a running tally so far, as far as I see, each GM has used 1 of their restarts, and the chief streaming officer has used 2 of their restarts. So that's how many are left for the rest of the season. But I am sure that with a match of this magnitude at a stream preview, I can be assured that the general manager would be more than okay with a restart happening in this situation.
Going with a pin attempt there. Dodge is out of the way.
What's the one thing you think competitors need to know about taking on Roman Reigns? That their best shot isn't gonna cut it against Roman Reigns, Cole. Period.
Backbreaker there for Roman after the reset of the match.
At least 3 times in a row. And
Roman, who frankly thought that call was stupid because he won the match, but he wouldn't have won the championship.
A major way on that exchange. Propped up in the corner.
Reigns had that scouted.
And a jawbreaker there from Jacob Fatu.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
Big boot across the throat from Jacob Fatu. Not giving Roman Reigns a chance to breathe in this one. Big splash! Able to connect. Roman now finally firing back after the reset.
Foot right to the belly. What a punch. suplex. Super kick.
The adrenaline is pumping.
Jacob Fatu screaming up to the heavens. He thinks that he's got this one in the bag. Taking Roman Reigns on a walk, and this is not a walk. That's not a trip that you necessarily want to go on. Not a nice leisurely stroll.
Placing him in the corner. Reigns comes up short on that attack.
Rhodes over.
Float over Liger Bomb. Will this be enough for Jacob to retain the championship?
When it counts.
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened? I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off.
Oh, spear!
Still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall. Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
And now Fatu after the huge spear. Diving shoulder tackle.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Alejandro Estrada apparently doing some nefarious things at ringside.
Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Across the top rope.
Chop to the chest. Fired back. Roman Reigns. Power bomb. Oh, and now Roman licking his chops.
Always with authority.
And Jacob Fatu able to get out of the way of what looks like a potential attempt at like maybe a cravat sleeper.
He knew what was coming there. This is gonna hurt.
Doomsday Saito.
Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner. This is ugly.
Chops across the chest of the NXT North American Championship once again on the line. Roman Reigns, the challenger. Jacob Fatu, the champion, and Fatu just got his block knocked off. Superman punch of Roman Reigns.
Being piled on the champ. Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense.
But Fatu right back up to his feet. Series of strikes, nice uppercut to the throat.
Roman Reigns in an unusual spot here, extremely.
And now Jacob Fatu, flown over, Lager Bomb for the 1, the 2, and not enough to put Roman Reigns away. Not gonna do it via count out, not gonna do it via that pinfall.
Neither competitor is going to lose easy here.
Brainboard clothesline, but Roman punches Jacob in the ribs.
Produce an end result. And no one
Pop up and then a Samoan drop.
would go to steal the show tonight.
It really does seem like we're at a standstill. It really does seem as though Jacob Fatu, Roman Reigns. Paul, you might want to move out of the way. Paul Heyman, you might want to move out of the way.
The man right where he wants him, in trouble.
Toot! Oh, Roman able to counter it. Thought a train was coming through.
He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
To the sky.
Diving clothesline from Reigns.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Jacob sidesteps that.
Rolling!
And that was a precisely matched.
Rolling Death Valley driver.
Thinking saved him there.
Then a DDT cutting open Fatu.
Uh-oh. Shot to the gut will break things up.
Referee's counted at 6, saying, hey, boys, you want to get this back in the ring? We want another count out. Oh, choke slam from Roman Reigns.
Oh, square in the sights of Reigns.
Cravat.
Guillotine applied.
The guillotine is in.
Will get you. And the anguish on his face continues.
Jacob would have tapped out.
Going to save him here.
Roman has got to know he's got this one in the bag if he gets this one in the ring, and he does.
Point, I think these fans are driving in the clock. Pin to decide the championship.
And now in the middle of the ring, Roman Reigns does not do it. Oh, he should have got him to tap on the inside of the ring. Roman would have had this one won if he would have tried to go for that submission move inside the ring. Fatu let it, he tapped out outside where it doesn't matter. And this match keeps rolling.
You can tell he's looking to end this here.
Oh, Spear was countered. Spear was countered. Well, that looked like Jacob Fatu's own shoulder tackle. He even did Jacob Fatu's taunt afterwards.
And just getting started. Look at this brutality.
This is how you torture your
Roman Reigns leaning full into the head games of this one.
Oh my God, this is hard to watch.
Some joint manipulation in the middle of the ring. Roman Reigns in full control of this one. Once again, stomp in the back. Kick in the face. Bending the arm back. An additional case of joint manipulation.
We can have a new champ here.
Roman Reigns wins with a little joint manipulation. I guess that's one way to get it done in a championship match. Any way to get it done is how you get it done. It took a reset. It took a count out. It took a submission on the outside of the ring. And then they took each other to their limits.
I control the climate, the ring, and what's all inside it. Seem like you and all these arrivals clearly need reminding. They claim toughness to the talkers.
What a great match. Jacob Fatu hit that. Like I thought that there were so many times this could have gone either direction. There were so many times this match could have gone in either direction. But as soon as this match headed to the outside a second time, I had a feeling in like deep in my bones that once we saw this and we saw Fatu tap out, that if this match made it back to the inside of the ring, that it was going to be academic. And sure enough, Fatu fought. I think this last kick out was a last ditch reflex. But Roman Reigns wins the war of attrition and gets to hear his favorite words. Here is your winner and new NXT North American Champion, Roman Reigns. And there you see it, your new champion, as we continue on with Deadline. In our next match here at NXT Deadline, it's tag team action, as we've got the former women's tag team champions Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Mone, Odyssey's End, taking on Jacy, Jayne, and Fallon Henley. They kind of did Jacy dirty by putting the controller right in her face. Either way, we are going to get started with our next match here. Tag team action as Fallon Henley and Jacy Jayne, Fatal Influence, takes on the former women's tag team champions Ella Jacobs, Mercedes Mone, Odyssey's End, here at Deadline. All right, let's get to it. Tag team action here. First tag team match. Well, at least it might be our first. We might have only this one here at Deadline. Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Mone. It still feels so weird. It still feels so weird to see Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Mone without the women's tag team championships. They held those titles for like 2 years. They didn't lose. They didn't lose a tag team match up until they lost the titles for a good season and a half. It is so bizarre to see them come down to the ring without titles around their waist.
Stomp after stomp after stomp. No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
But one thing that Ella Jacobs, Mercedes Mone, they do well is as a tag team, they are fluid. They are seamless. They are completely in sync with each other, and it's very rare that you see the two of them when they have the opportunity inside of tag team competition. It's rare that you see them make a mistake. Pop up bar cut there, delivered by Jacobs.
Whoa, wait a second.
Yeah, Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Moné, their reign was actually so long that they are the record-setting longest reigning tag team. They're the longest tag team champions in the history of the Ultraverse in our 11 seasons. Jacy Jayne ducking the tope from Ella Jacobs, trying to go for a super kick, but it gets turned into one of her own.
And Jacy is taking on a lot of offense now.
Jayne is really having trouble with her defense.
Oof, whipped
And right into that sharp edge of the LED post.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh my God.
Referees counts at 8, and both legal competitors back inside the ring.
Across their shoulders. Take a look at this super.
Oh, F10 into the ropes.
She kicks out at one. Starting to see the tolls of this match add up. A reversal. Well scouted. Oof.
Ella Jacobs.
Clothesline.
Oh, it's about to go flying. Sasuke special. So many backflips that I got dizzy. I can't imagine being able to do that.
Drastically limit you inside the ring.
I can't do it. Like, I can't do a backflip. Like, I can't. I tried once. It looked real bad. It was on a trampoline. I ended up getting like shut off the trampoline. It was real nasty. I landed in a bush.
Capped off with a knee to the spine.
I can't pull. So like to do constant back handspring backflips and then over the ropes like that is just incredible.
Punching their way out of that one.
Setting up for something here. Scoop slam. Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Remember, it is a 20 count. Jacy Jayne realized that getting back to the inside of the ring. One, Jacy Jayne went low. Ella Jacobs went high. Neither was able to connect. And that's the kind of innovative defense that we see from the Blackbird Ella Jacobs. Huge spine buster. Arn Anderson would be proud of that. Tag to the fresh Mercedes Moné.
Narrowly escaping there. Ooh, that knee knocking the wind out of him.
That unraveled on Jacy. Neckbreaker.
Irish whip into the corner. I got a feeling we're about to start seeing that tag team work.
Brakes on that.
Or no, that was a timely counter because I had a feeling that the double team moves were about to start to dial up, and instead of a double team move in favor of Odyssey's end, it's now a tag and Fallon and Henley with the. Well, I guess the referee may have seen the feet. I also think that Jacy Jayne accidentally knocked Fallon's boots off of the ropes.
Up high, down low, leg drop. And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Frog splash.
Frog splash, classic, typical Mercedes Moné. Now here comes the double team from Odyssey's end.
Oh my goodness.
Slingshot, backbreaker, elbow combo.
Uh-oh, springboard coup de grace.
Sent to the corner. Oh, what a kick. Vicious.
Series of kicks to the ribs.
Looking to push the advantage after that.
Cuts the attack off.
And Ella Jacobs not one to be backed up in anybody's corner. Head scissor takedown from the Blackbird.
Punch connects.
And a sucker punch from Mone. I mean, it gets the job done, I suppose, but I don't know if it was needed. Well, a tag, it did help.
Spine buster. Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
Roll through, neck breaker. And I will say this, we're not seeing signs of quit or any signs of intimidation from Jacy, Jayne, and Fallon Henley. Didn't quite have the distance for that. Oh, well, did the smart thing of tagging out immediately after just flopping on that cannonball. Single leg Boston Crab locked in by Fallon Henley, but if Ella Jacobs has got anything, she's got leg strength. You're not gonna be able to hold her in a single leg Boston Crab for long.
Oh, look at this! Sit out, broken arrow. Here comes your partner.
It's just, oh man, just an absolute dud of a cannonball from Jacy, Jayne. Super kick turns it into a German suplex.
Lining her up perfectly. I would feel what's coming next.
And Henley able to reverse that. We expected a fine match, but these ladies have truly defied even the greatest of expectations. Tag.
Little sling blade action from Mercedes Moné, who quickly makes her way over, and we're seeing quick tags and keeping each other fresh from both sides of this match, which is, I mean, it's what you want to see in tag team contests. You want to, oh my God, dumped her on her head. I gotta feel we're about to see somebody. Yep, I was gonna say flying from off screen, coming with the save. Fallon Henley came in like a bat out of hell, but that also kind of puts Jacy, Jayne on an island now, knowing that if Fallon Henley were to come back into the ring, it would be a disqualification. And the Avalanche 3D from Odyssey's end, utilizing those tag team rules to their favor, but only able to get a 2 count after the Avalanche 3D.
What energy in the arena tonight. Oh, she retaliates. Off the rope.
Springboard tornado. Because that's springboard sling blade.
Jacy's in big jeopardy here.
Mercedes Moné, what's she doing? Parking in the corner, waiting for a drop kick. Got it. She was waiting.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
German turns it around.
Perhaps.
Then another suplex, turns it around. And then a third suplex.
Amigos. And gets sent right into the corner.
And then sends Jacy, Jayne as far away from her tag team partner as possible. That's just great tag team work. This is what we see from Odyssey's end. They have put Jacy, Jayne on an island. Fallon Henley can't do anything to help. Fallon needs to tag out. Fallon needs to tag out like I need a steak sandwich. Fallon needs to tag out like, and there it is. Tags in. Sorry, Jacy, Jayne needs to tag out to Fallon, who is now in.
Heading to the top now. Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack. From the top.
Well, Jacobs. Ooh. Would have been a stomp to the shoulders, maybe to the head. It was a good thing that Fallon was able to get out of the way.
Nice scoop slam. Barely reaches her partner in time. Pow, what a shot. She's looking a little drained now.
Fallon looking to push the advantage after that.
Henley was scouted there. Waistlock applied and
Nice suplex.
German suplex.
And now Moné going up to the top. Maybe you'll feeling froggy, and she is!
Picture perfect. And she's set.
And once again,
That corner.
might as well put a concrete wall down the middle of the ring. Cutting that ring hard in half, making sure that Jacy, Jayne, Fallon, Henley are fighting basically handicap matches.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
This is amazing.
What a match. Back and forth, counter after counter.
Now in Henley.
Henley with a...
Oh, look out.
She got her shoulders down. Here's the pin. No, my, that was close.
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again? Or is her confidence shaken? And listen to this place.
It's deafening in here, Michael.
Sorry, there was a quick off-screen thing that I need to do. Attend to. Nice drop kick there from Fallon Henley.
The limits of this match.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
And now it's Fallon Henley looking to try to get the advantage with a quick shift of the momentum and then a go behind. Nice reverse DDT there from the Blackbird Ella Jacobs. Kick to the gut. Fallon Henley has got her up in an elevated position. This is a big power bomb. And a big opportunity for Fallon Henley to try to do some serious damage here, sending Jacobs into Fatal Influence's corner, and we're about to see a double team from Fatal Influence to see what they've got up their sleeve.
And Jacy, Jayne gets all of it.
Rolling encore.
Does Jayne put this one away?
The cover. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
It was almost all over for her.
Ella Jacobs is one of the most resilient individuals in the history of the Ultraverse. When it comes to beating her, you basically have to murder her. So a move like the rolling encore, you got to do more than that. Oh my. Oh my. Coast to coast inside of the... Oh my God. Just deadlifted Jacy Jayne and forcefully introduced her to the turnbuckle on the other side of the ring.
She's going up now, going up high. Flying.
Big frog splash. That was just, I was about to say, she just gave Jacy Jayne the lowdown on what was going to go down in this match. And oh my God. Ella James like, all right, you want to get some? I'll give you some. You want to come over here and interfere with me? I'll make sure you get your money's worth.
Tag made. Oh, what a kick.
Super kick. Not done there.
The Florida Keys.
Florida Keys. And will Mercedes Mone go for the pin here? No, she's not even.
Both arms captured.
She's just having fun. Mone is just having fun.
There's another.
And she just
Playing with her food a little bit.
damage.
You got to be careful about that. You never know how it'll turn out. As the counter, and now Jacy Jayne on the aggressive. Nice scoop slam there from Jayne. And gives her the opening, gives her the time to make her way over to her corner and tag in Fallon Henley. Mercedes Mone more than happy about that to say, all right, you want to tag? We can do that. We can do that. And what goes up most assuredly has to come down. Avalanche 3D from Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Mone for the 1, 2, and Jacy Jayne, I thought would have broken the pin, but instead lays out Mercedes Mone, and we got ourselves a brawl at ringside, as well as a brawl at the inside of the ring. And look at the strength. Look at the strength of Ella Jacobs. Oh, drives her down for the 1, 2, 3. Odyssey's End gets the win. The fact that Jacy Jayne came into, like, she was just sick of Mercedes Mone. part of that actually plays into the way that Odyssey's End has their matches. They love the fact that their opponents are always distracted by the inactive member of them. They think that they've got the psychological advantage, and they showed it in this match towards the end of it. Great match though overall. Great match though overall between these two. There you see it, the Jacy Jayne actually wasn't legally able to enter the ring because she came in to break up the print or not. Here are your winners, Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Moné, Odyssey's End! They showed why they were tag team champions for so long. And who knows, maybe their eyes are set back on those titles to try to get some revenge. But that's for another day, not for here at Deadline. In our next match, there has been a brewing rivalry between CM Punk and Damian Priest. Damian Priest won the Beat the Clock challenge to determine the stipulation for this match. This match is Priest looking to purge the world of the pestilence of Punk. And he didn't want to just beat Punk once. He wanted to beat Punk over and over and over again. This match is a 20-minute Ironman match with the specific requirements that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. That is what's next here at Deadline. All right, here we go. This is a 20-minute Ironman match, CM Punk versus Damian Priest. As once again, this is no DQs and countouts, and no DQs, no countouts. Falls must occur on the inside of the ring. However, as once again stated, they can bring out weapons, they can do whatever they want to try to make their opponent's life a living hell, and they got 20 minutes to do it. This was Damian Priest's match to call because he won the Beat the Clock challenge on NXT last week to determine the stipulation. Damian Priest has said that he hates Punk so much. He used to be a part of Punk's Straight Edge Society. And he hates Punk so much that he wanted the opportunity to beat Punk up again and again and again and again. And that's why he is specifically requesting a 20-minute Ironman match where all things are on the table. Let's see what actually takes place in this match.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
As you can hear, the referee not making any counts, making sure that he's just there to count pinfalls and submissions on the inside of the ring. Look, special steel chair. Look like CM Punk actually had that chair planted underneath the ring. I think I saw something on it, but I didn't quite get a view of it. Didn't quite get a view of what was on the chair.
An Ironman match is just as much about scoring pinfalls as it is endurance. Corey, do you think that
CM Punk planted that chair underneath the ring? I just Damian Priest was able to find it, and he wanted to try to use one of Punk's weapons against him. Now CM Punk back up to his feet. About 2 minutes off of the clock.
As the arm bars stretch in.
And that damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Damian Priest once again with CM Punk's own weapon that he planted. Still can't see what's on that chair. I wonder what it could be. Nice neck breaker there delivered by Punk. Still can't see what's on that chair. I don't know what could be on that chair. It's weird.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Big knee lift.
Knee to the face, followed up by a clothesline. CM Punk. Triangle choke cinched in, trying to get the first fall via submission in the first few minutes, but not able to get it done.
Nice clothesline. He's in a bit of agony now.
I mean, just think about how punishing
Priest ducks under the kick from Punk. These two former members of the same faction in the Straight Edge Society know each other fairly well, and Damian Priest just throwing a sledgehammer at the ribs of CM Punk.
is all over it.
Boom, snaps the leg across the head.
And now Punk to the outside with the springboard, misses with the senton, misses with the tope.
Turns it around.
Kick to the gut, springboard, drop kick there from CM Punk.
And here's a cover. Gets his shoulder up before.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be enough, not at this stage of the match, only a few minutes in.
As he needs to.
Carry the opposition. What's the thought here? He's headed up high. Top
Oh, Macho Man inspired elbow from Punk. Middle of the ring at about the 4.5-minute mark through this match. Which is ironic because in that Beat the Clock challenge, Damian Priest did get his deciding time in about 4.5 minutes. CM Punk was trying to send a message there. Obviously Priest not buying into the message that CM Punk is spewing. Flapjack almost into the ropes. Missed with the sledgehammer shot, but not that time. Cold shots to the ribs.
Nicely done. Priest knows what he needs to end this.
Damian Priest screaming up at the heavens. Damian Priest, kick to the gut. Oh, slamming Punk down face first on the mat.
Enough for Priest.
2 count. He manages to kick out. What strength.
CM Punk is tough.
But the resilience
A lot of people may not like this man,
to stay down.
but one thing you do got to give him is his dues, and he is a tough dude.
Distract him from the task at hand. How much longer can these super
Damian Priest just relentless with these strikes, kicks flying all over the place.
been met with equal measures of tenacity. It's going to take a lot to close this one out. Oh, man!
It's kick to the face there delivered by Priest.
Is in a distressing spot. Punk needs to reformulate.
Sledgehammer to the back.
Trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Don't know how you get up after taking the butt of that sledgehammer right to the small of your back, but like I just mentioned a minute ago, CM Punk is a tough dude.
Remaining sharp as we're tied up early here. Who can jump out and take the lead?
Arm wringer. Able to fight.
Elbow from Priest. Got to go for a super kick. Punk able to sidestep. Both going for the same kick. Punk a little quicker.
One answer after another.
But Priest, he's got that size advantage. He was able to use that to his advantage. Oh, once again! Introducing Punk face first into the canvas, but not able to get a 3 count to put himself on the board.
Never underestimate the resiliency of the Second City Saint.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going to have?
Priest trying to go for what looked to be like a glam slam. Maybe. Oh, CM Punk. Go to sleep. Oh, he's got him in the position. No, go to sleep. Go to the corner instead. You go to the corner and you think about what you did. And now CM Punk on the outside of the ring, getting himself a traffic code. And a series of clubbing shots of that traffic cone to the ribs. Oh God, this isn't very censor friendly. Oh, right up Main Street. The cone right up Main Street. Oh my!
He his footing and he has no clue what's coming.
Damian Priest. A diving spear from the second rope.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Moving into the ring.
Sledgehammer in hand and right to the ribs. No disqualifications. No countouts.
And the energy in here
Everything in this match is legal, but the falls must take place on the inside of the ring.
He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking aim.
Up and down! CM Punk is bleeding. CM Punk was cut open after that. And Damian Priest doing more damage, doing everything he can to just lay waste to Punk.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another. Everyone's fired up. What
Get caught, countered, turn around into an elbow. Punk with a clubbing blow, but it was a back elbow from Damian Priest to save himself.
Totally helpless at the moment. Turning the throat.
And Priest has just been running with this one. About 8.5 minutes off the clock, and Damian Priest is just having his fun.
How? Super kick. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Oh, go to sleep! Will that put Punk on the board in this Iron Man match here at Deadline? No, it will not. No, it will not.
Forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
Punk took his best shot.
And now it's Punk with that sledgehammer to the knee. Oh, that looked a little higher than the knee. It looked like he hit Damian right in the Priest, if you know what I'm talking about.
That running knee right between the shoulder blades.
Priest able to avert that.
Priest missed, just able to dodge the shot from the cone.
Earth-shaking power slam.
Steered away there.
Punk just able to dodge the sledgehammer shot. Nice power slam, just missing the landing on the sledgehammer.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Series of strikes to the small of the back.
Someone needs to step in.
The WWE Universe standing at a
CM Punk, that's a long way to fly.
From up high.
And he got it all the way as we tracked it all the way across.
Right here. I think so.
A bloody CM Punk,
Insanity.
only able to get the 2 count.
Savage stomp right to the arm.
And the momentum's clearly against Priest now.
Priest has to find a way.
Halfway through the match, no one on the board, and CM Punk is looking to change that with 3 letters. GTS.
GTS. Feeling like it's over for Priest. And he managed to pull it off. He got the fall. Check out the springboard.
Springboard, clothesline there from Punk.
Amazing. Clock keeps ticking.
Remember, this match was because Priest got to pick the stipulation. This is his doing.
Neckbreaker.
He looks defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings. Going for
Oh, slice bread. Nope, caught him. Nice power slam.
in position. He's painting a bullseye on him. Cross body.
And a bad time for Priest to find himself on the defensive.
Yeah, Priest is finding himself in grave circumstances right now.
Oh, once again, CM Punk starting to feel the confidence now.
CM Punk turned his lights off.
Is it enough? The cover! He scores the fall, showing great stamina now. Landing a big hit with that hand.
And CM Punk now has got some sort of momentum behind him. He's starting to build a little confidence in himself.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
Able to use these weapons effortlessly. CM Punk may be bleeding, but he's the one who's in the lead right now. Tomahawk throw on a Punk, making him wear that cone like a dunce cap. After the big swinging kick, will that be enough for Damian Priest to get on the board? No, it will not.
Digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Oh, Priest has got him up.
In the crucifix position.
Razor's Edge!
And
I think that Priest might have just put himself on the board here with that. I thought wrong. I had thought that that was what was going to happen, but CM Punk had the ability to just kick out like it was nothing.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand.
7 minutes left to go in this Ironman match.
And Punk is still taking the fight to his opponent. Time to see how much CM Punk has left in him.
Priest holds him off.
Trading counters here. Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Priest taking the long walk over the corner where all of those weapons just happen to be.
Running hip attack.
Hip attack there, trying to sap the air out of the lungs. And now Damian Priest getting an... Ooh! That is a hell of a weapon. Barbed wire wrap, baseball bat, and just the cold shots making CM Punk take it like a champ. Bumped his eye out. CM Punk obviously discombobulated after those straight shots from a barbed wire wrapped baseball bat. Was not able to make the connection. GTS! Oh, are we going to see a sweep? Are we going to see a sweep?
So late in the match, but he's able to score the fall. Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
I got a feeling CM Punk may be looking to take out the brooms.
And even more harm falls on a Priest.
Barbed wire bat right to the head.
In this one, repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
And stiff shot, nope, return to server. Then a knife edge chop. Chop to the chest. Knife edge chop from Priest. Another punch to the ear. Then a chop to the chest. Punch to the ear from Punk. Then another one from Punk. Lighting up the chest this time. Something's got to give between these two. And we got ourselves a hockey fight in this hockey match. We are in the third inning. Big kick from Priest. What else could be underneath this ring? Okay. All right. All right. A table. And Priest has got Punk. Oh, good. There is no way. Into the ropes.
Somehow he's able to get a fall this late in the match. A brutal club.
A two-fall lead at this juncture is not insurmountable to overcome, but it is much easier to protect.
4 minutes left to go in the 20-minute Ironman match. This is where rubber hits the road. We have seen comebacks of this magnitude inside of Ironman matches. Now, once again, there are no DQs, but for some reason there are rope breaks. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. Go to sleep.
Again, going for the biggest attack possible.
And he captures the fall with that.
With about 3 minutes left to go, Punk with a 3-fall lead. You gotta think that this one is starting to feel academic. Oh, Punk is, yeah. Just let me yeah. We did have one historic comeback that was larger than this deficit. Big shout out to Luke Gallows, Luke Harper, with that miraculous comeback. However, 2.5 minutes left to go, and CM Punk on the offensive, clearly still hungry. Oh, big counter there from Priest. Big counter there from Priest.
He is trying to get up, but it
Time is ticking, and Priest is waiting for Punk to get up to his feet. Spinning heel kick from the second rope. At this, Punk is smart because it's not false count anywhere. So what does Punk do? Rolls to the outside of the ring. Also know that there's no count out, so he can continue to bleed out the clock. If Punk wants to play defense, he can absolutely play defense and run away with this.
He has him right in his sights.
Free step, rope step, tope.
Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
And a guitar. Well, there goes the guitar. Struck up a tune with that one. How do you like that, slap nuts?
Through a grueling match. Gonna need a Hail Mary to come back from a deficit like this. Time is that should do it right there.
Minute and a half left to go. 4 falls left to go. And Punk is still kicking out.
This match is still going on, defies all reasoning. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Punk still has the wherewithal. Punk still has the fire in him to still kick out of moves. And with 70 seconds left on the clock, you can almost tune up CM Punk's theme song at this point.
Does he have him here? He kicks out at 2.
1 minute left to go. I don't think Priest has submissions in his toolbox. And both men are down, and Priest drapes his arm. He just slow crawls over to try to make this loss look a little bit more respectable, but still not able to get it. Yes. Priest is going to be the one standing at the end of this match, but he's not going to be the winner. Oh no! Take that one off the board. I thought that was going to be take that point off the board. CM Punk just won't quit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Drives him down. And no! CM Punk wins by a count of 5-1. Punk didn't care about your stipulation. You weren't in here. He wasn't in here with you. You were stuck in here with him. In this 20-minute Ironman match, you see the score at the top of your screen. CM Punk wins with this running away. Look, I gotta be honest. This is the being honest about this. The biggest surprise is the fact that Punk was kicking out all the way through the end. Like, didn't make Priest look good at all. Made it a clear and through point that he was gonna go over, and Damian Priest is gonna end up looking like a reject from the Straight Edge Society. And I know those from the Straight Edge Society are gonna say one thing about Damian Priest. I know those from Right to Censor are gonna say something about CM Punk. But what we all have got to say is this.
Hey guys, that was a spectacular
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Surely reignites something in Damian Priest. We know he won't be satisfied until he avenges his loss.
CM Punk gets the win here at Deadline, running away with it. As we continue on with the show. In our next match here at Deadline, Bluffyzs has been vocal to the general manager that he wants to get into title contention here on NXT. The general manager said, all right, you want to prove that you're worthy of a championship? Why don't you take on somebody who has held championships in the past? The longest reigning NXT champion, now the second longest reigning historical NXT champion, a former SmackDown World Heavyweight champion, Scorpio is no joke. You gotta also think that Scorpio, who's been taking the back seat this season, been on the back burner. You gotta think that the masked man is got his eyes on some gold or something as we get towards the last half of the season. This is a proving ground match. Up next here at Deadline. Bluffyzs takes on Scorpio in our next match. It's a standard match. One fall to the finish here at Deadline, and we are in a win. Well, that's one way to get started off.
Not gotten the respect from the division.
Some jaw jacking by jacking your opponent's jaw. Springboard and then a nice kick. If Bluffyzs is gonna win this, this is the tactic that we have seen used. Ratchet up the tempo to start. Scorpio is known for playing a fast-paced kind of match right out of the gate. If you can tire him out before he's able to get going, before he's able to really build momentum, you've got him where you want him. However, the risk with that is that you also can gas yourself out, leave yourself open for opportunities for Scorpio to strike, and you cannot allow yourself to make mistakes when you're in the ring against Scorpio. He has a history of making you pay. Nice drop kick there from Scorpio. Stomp to the back, but oh, nice bicycle knee shot there from Bluffyzs. And a missed with a coffin drop, trying to return the same move that Scorpio threw at him earlier. Springboard looked like a tornado DDT attempt, but Bluffyzs, agile as they come, able to quickly roll out of the way and immediately transition that into a super kick. This is going to be a match where tempo is king. Bluffyzs loves a frenetic pace. He thrives in a match that goes 100 miles an hour. Meanwhile, Scorpio will play whatever tactic, whatever tempo that is presented for him, and he'll find a way to leverage the advantage. Big boot to the face. Slowing Bluffyzs down by putting a heel right between the eyes.
Clutching the wrist.
Oh my God.
Torturing their opponent.
Just mangling the opposition.
Oh, ow.
Well, Scorpio saw this won a title for Roman Reigns earlier tonight, saying, hey, if it's good enough to win a championship, it might be good enough for me to win a match.
Striking with the knee drop.
So precise. Oh, man.
All right, Irish whip from Scorpio into the corner. Deep Japanese arm drag takedown. And this is exactly what I was saying at the beginning of the match. Bluffyzs can't allow Scorpio to establish his tempo, to establish his momentum, because then all of a sudden, Scorpio finds a way to turn your own move against you. Literally, it's move for move, blow for blow, and a little bit of one-upsmanship between these two. Scorpio getting the upper hand just then, but then Bluffyzs able to counter himself out of the corner, and nice suplex there from Bluffyzs.
This could do it. There's two. Powers.
Only a 2 count.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Another jawbreaker from Bluffyzs, sending Scorpio reeling. Coffin drop. Oh, 3/4 of the way across the ring.
Good deal of damage.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble. He's hurled out.
And Bluffyzs being sent over the top rope. Here comes Scorpio,
Back to his feet, trying to fight.
shooting his shot, saying, you guys better get out of the way. Learn to take that waving lariat, but not able to hit a damn thing.
Crucial leap of faith, and no one was there. Flips their opponent around.
Not going to allow the audience to get in our way there. This is a shot courtesy of our drone cam, brought to you by Luther Core, the Master Drone 3000. Brought to you by Luther Core. Lex Luthor did nothing wrong. As Scorpio on his back rolls away from Bluffyzs, but Bluffyzs is known to fly. Got a little apprehensive there.
Gets back into the ring.
Float around, nice. Inside cradle, pinfall attempt.
And a count stop.
Only a 1 count though.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
From the middle rope.
Big diving splash to an unsuspecting Scorpio.
By this onslaught of attacks.
Yeah, he is far away from.
I'm loving the fight that I'm seeing from Bluffyzs. I'm loving how much that we're seeing Bluffyzs like really come out, really attack Scorpio.
What's he planning to do here?
Showing no fear against the man who calls himself the harbinger of fear.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Bluffy's looking to take Scorpio on a stroll, but Scorpio quick to get out of the clutch. Oh my God! Oh, that clothesline came from hell. And now getting the full distance. No, Scorpio was looking for that nightmare syndrome. That front flip DDT move he is used to put people in the hospital in matches past. Kick out of the corner. Scorpio with the clutch. Oh, big flatliner. That looks to be in the ropes. It's a 1 count regardless.
But it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
He cuts it off, letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Bluffy's up on the second rope, maybe looking for an axe bomber or an uppercut, and Scorpio able to just sidestep away from it.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Really even contest here. Bluffy's gets a little bit of momentum. Scorpio stops in his tracks. Scorpio gets a little bit of momentum. Bluffy stops in his tracks. Been a great contest here on Deadline. And now Bluffy's tried to go for the stop, and then Scorpio able to get out of the way. Tried to go for that clothesline again, and Bluffy's is able to absorb the blow with his shoulder. Every time Bluffy's tries to go to the corner, Scorpio immediately gets out of the hold. Hard Irish whip. Boom! Right between the eyes. Nightshade from Scorpio. 2 count.
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't finish things. Lands the crossbody.
Slingshot, corkscrew, crossbody. Putting Bluffy's right in the drop zone again. This can't be a second night. Oh, no. Oh, no! Paralysis from Scorpio. He connected with paralysis. And then again with Nightshade. For the 1, the 2, and again, Bluffy's kicks out. Paralysis hits, then Nightshade, 2 of Scorpio's big home run shots, and it wasn't enough to knock Bluffy's out of this contest. Bluffy's wants to prove that he is championship material. He is getting the best of it from Scorpio. Oh. Chop, knee, chop, kick, chop. Stupid move. that was a dumb move. That was dumb. Shouldn't have gone for that. That was. But Scorpio quick to be able to balance that. Brainbuster, and now he's got Bluffy's down again. Not going for Nightshade, willing Bluffy's up to his feet. What's he thinking here? That big lariat that he wasn't able to hit on the outside. Now to connect with it on the inside. Knocks Bluffy's down. Same corner than with Nightshade before, and he hits it again! Nightshade again for the 1, the 2, and the... You're gonna have to do better than that. You're gonna have to do better than that. Scorpio he has not been going for the fear spike. He has not been going for descent to madness, his more power moves. He's doing more finesse moves. He might be trying to play Bluffy's game at Bluffy's. In which case, I would give the advantage to Bluffy's, because you don't want to ever try to play somebody else's game. How often is it that people try to walk into a trap and take over their trap, but then end up getting trapped? Big knee shot there from Bluffy's. Kick, nope, ducked by Scorpio, swept the leg into a neck breaker. Scorpio! Big stomp to the ribs! Kick to the gut, but that only woke up Bluffy's. Turns it around. Pinfall deep into the match. Will he sneak it? Oh, I didn't even think that was a kick out.
Gotta believe that
I think Bluffyzs thought that was a kick out. It looked like Bluffyzs let Scorpio out of the pinfall. Or maybe he just wanted to set him up.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
2 count.
What do you have to do to put this?
Bluffyzs thought that was it. Scorpio slow roll over to the ropes. Needs the ropes to help him get back up to his feet. Bluffyzs can smell blood in the water. Bicycle knee shot.
Going for the cover. No, he kicked out.
2 count, and that was right on too.
Hey, you would think he'd be out of it after
No
taking
extra
the
on that.
maneuver, and the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough.
Springboard moonsault back onto the apron. Springboard moonsault again.
Bolting down on the opponent.
Now Bluffyzs with Scorpio standing. Wanted to make sure.
He almost got caught by that one.
Yeah, I don't know what he was going for there. I don't know what Bluffyzs is going for there. That was.
This has been a monumental affair.
King Scorpio up on the ropes.
Going for the pin for the win.
Hoping that drop may have knocked the air out of Scorpio. And it did.
Pull through. And here's
You gotta think those moonsaults accumulated to knock the wind out of Scorpio. Bluffyzs may have seen something that we didn't. By hook or crook, get the job done, kid. And he wanted to show that he was ready to contend in championships. What do you do when a championship is on the line? You win by any means necessary. What did Bluffyzs do in this match? He won by any means necessary. Did he do it with a finisher? No. Did he do it with the signature? No. Did he do it with the flashy move? No. Bare bones technicals. He had those standing speed, those springboard moonsaults. He sensed that with this roll up, he sensed that Scorpio was wrong because he let him out. That's how I knew that something was up, because he simply let Scorpio out of the pinfall. And some people may question the degree of this win, but you know what it's going to go in the record book as? A win, not as a questionable win. Here is your winner, Bluffyzs! And as a man who said he wants to be in line for championships, he just showed that he can step toe-to-toe with the best, or among the best. All right, in our next match here at Deadline, we've got Mickie James taking on Naomi one-on-one singles action. Naomi has got her tag team partner, one half of the tag team champions, Angie, at ringside. Of course, Mickie James being backed up by her best friend, Becky Lynch. Get your predictions in for this one, everybody. All right, here we go. Singles contest. Mickie James taking on Naomi here at Deadline.
And Naomi looks fired up as this match officially gets underway. We all know that Naomi.
Interesting about this match, both Naomi and Mickie James have very similar pedigrees when it comes to what they've accomplished in the Ultraverse. Both Mickie James and Naomi are winners of the Money in the Bank. Both Mickie James and Naomi are WrestleMania main eventers. Mickie James and Naomi have both successfully cashed in Money in the Banks. And if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken about this one, I believe Mickie James and Naomi are both Royal Rumble winners. Mickie James being our most recent Royal Rumble winner. So, like, there's a lot that these two kind of share in balancing out things in the Ultraverse.
Got the leg and elbow drop. Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
Attacking the leg there.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
Yeah, Naomi's at full throttle. Blast off.
Oh, way off.
That's a big mistake. Good God, just a disgusting thud hurt here at ringside.
All right, Irish Whip ducks under from Naomi. Tries to go for the arm drag takedown, but Naomi able to turn the momentum, fire off an elbow to the side of the face.
Yeah, Naomi's survival instincts are taking over. For Naomi to capture the win tonight, I really think it comes down to her athleticism and physicality. Naomi needs to find as many chances.
Yo, Naomi, I appreciate you having a lot of confidence in your ability to jump, but come on. Come on. I was all the way across the ring. Come on.
Golly, that could do permanent damage.
And for all of Naomi's athleticism, she found herself unable to counter there. Heartbreaker!
All right, Irish Whip from Mickie James. And once again, I was going to say, very telegraphed that arm drag takedown, but was still able to connect with it. Yeah, both Mickie James, Naomi, two very accomplished individuals. They've both held a lot of the similar championships. Both are former tag team champions. Of course, Naomi, a current tag team champion.
This isn't even close to over.
Their careers have definitely paralleled each other in the Ultraverse. So this is a nice head-to-head to see just where each of them stand in the women's division here on NXT. As I'm sure both Mickie James and Naomi, even though Naomi's the current tag team champion, Mickie James titleless right now, I'm sure that both have potentially got their eyes on some of the gold that exists inside of NXT. And just because Mickie James's friend is holding the North American Championship does not mean that that could be a target. At WrestleMania this past year, Mickie James actually won the Royal Rumble and then actually challenged Becky Lynch at the time for the NXT Championship.
Oh, look at the power into a neck breaker of their own.
And she is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Could be the turnaround Naomi needed in this match.
She's struggling and looking like an easy target.
Springboard, try to go for a crossbody, and Mickie James quickly able to get out of the way. I feel like at this point, even though we are seeing a fair amount of like big moves like that scoop slam right there, I feel like it's a lot of feeling out because these two know each other so well, because they are so equally matched, that even this deep in the match, that they're still trying to figure out just what the other person can do and what you have to do to beat them. Like a chick kick there right to the jaw. But knowing Naomi, this will be a 2 count. It was deep too, but it was a 2 count.
Be extinguished. Naomi continues to fight.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors.
Now it's Naomi being pushed to the limit.
She's really taking
Super kick, nope, caught and countered by Naomi. Naomi trying to find a way to turn this around. She does it with a rolling kick right across the jaw. And then a flurry of kicks to the ribs. One more to the side of the head. Up, Becky, get off the apron. You know better than that, Becky. Rear view from Naomi.
Bringing out the big guns, and we are feeling the
Then a springboard leg drop. Naomi could be using this as a potential setup. She did hit the rear view. She could be looking for that Slay omission. Up and over. Got her locked. Submission locked in. But Mickie James able to get those knees to the side of the head to break up the submission hold before much damage was done.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
You have to like the strategy that you're seeing used from both sides here. Mickie James is trying to play this more diligently. She's trying to be more deliberate with her attacks. While Naomi, she doesn't really care about all that. She'll hit you with a big move and then find a way to get to battle plan after that. And that whole ethos of like everybody having a plan until you get punched in the mouth. Well, Naomi's plan is to punch you in the mouth. That's what Naomi's plan is. And Angie distracting Mickie James. Angie was almost in the ring with the distraction. Managers being very active in this contest. Nice clothesline from Mickie James, sending Naomi reeling over to the top rope. And as Naomi goes to the outside, Mickie James pacing on the inside of the ring before heading to the outside as we take a shot with our drone camera, courtesy of Luther Core, the Master Drone 3000. Lex Luthor did nothing wrong here at Deadline.
She counters it.
Mickie James to the side of the ring and bringing Naomi back in. Doesn't want to risk a count out. I do feel as though there is a lot of respect traded between these two. I just got that feeling. There's just a lot of respect traded between these two. So the fact that this didn't end in a count out is not out of the ordinary. A nice neck breaker there for Mickie James.
Naomi put a stop to that. Face plant.
Naomi went after the tag team champions. Wearing down Mickie James. Stomp to the back of the head. Nasty stuff.
Look at this, Byron. Figure four. Slip through and escape. That was pretty.
Oh, the chick kick out of nowhere. Oh, man.
So much work.
And then the Mickie. DDT. Oh! Oh, wow. I thought that was it. Angie thought that was it. You saw Angie freaking out at ringside. Mickie James thought that was it. Now using the ropes.
I was sure this one was over.
And then another Mickie DDT. That's a signature and 3 finishers back to back. Come on, man. And yet Naomi is just like, no. No.
It's a test of will.
Not at all. Naomi is a fighter. Naomi is tough. Naomi just gave you the rear view. And only a 2 count. I guess Mickie James wasn't that sleepy after a trip to getting some groceries.
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth every drop of sweat.
Full Nelson slam. Into the pinfall. Referee for the 1, the 2. And this time, Mickie James is the one who is confusing her opponent. Mickie James kicking out. A kick to the gut. Float over. Slay omission locked in and nowhere near the ropes.
Is hope fading? If she decides to just let go, but
So instead of a submission or what could have been a submission, no, not at all. Let out of it. This match continues. Springboard. Missed with the splash. Kick to the gut, and once again, Mickie James. Locked and loaded, Mickie DDT.
goes for the pin.
For the 1, the 2, and
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it.
what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take?
Head scissors applied, and here comes
Here, no titles on the line. No titles on the line. Just pride. These 2 women rich with pride. Pinfall after the Mickie DDT, and it's still not enough.
Not go away.
getting to her feet here, stumbling into the lion's den.
Mickie has got one more shot in the chamber. She's got one more. And Naomi said, "Nuh-uh. Girl, no." Reversed, and then another counter on the ropes. All the way to the corner. That's a long way, Naomi. That's a long way. That is a long way to fly. Big splash, and did not connect with it. At least didn't connect all the way.
To the top rope.
Split-legged moonsault.
Naomi directly on target. 2 count.
And that gets it done. What a match. What an absolute match. That was a great match here. No titles on the line, but my God, what a contest. We saw this earlier in our women's tag match. We saw this with the Mandy Rose and Natalya match. Our women's division, man, we keep saying it. We keep repeating the fact that the women's division provides some of our most competitive contests that there are. And you just saw it with your own eyes. And there you see the split-legged moonsault was what put this one away. This is a great match. Here is your winner, Naomi! Naomi gets the win clean in a hard-fought match against Mickie James. As we continue on with Deadline. In our next match here at Deadline, the NXT Hardcore Championship is on the line as the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes takes on the #1 influencer Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee has been on a warpath as the NXT Hardcore Champion. He has not seen his bit of confidence ever since he held the United States Championship a long while ago. He has found a resurgence within himself. And now, he is defending that hardcore champion against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This is what's up next here in a hardcore match at Deadline. Here we go. Following match scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Hardcore Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Atlanta, Georgia. Represented in our channel by Ginger Dempsey and representing the corporation, he is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And his opponent, represented in our channel by the hero boy named Finn. He is your reigning and defending NXT Hardcore Champion, the #1 influencer, Tommy Lee.
You can feel the tension here tonight. Definitely a big fight feel.
Let's get to it. Our next match here at Deadline. Hardcore Championship on the line. So far, we have seen one championship being defended, that being the NXT North American Championship. We have seen one championship change hands. Will this repeat, or will Tommy Lee continue to be defiant as all hell and try to get, and successfully get the win over the American Nightmare? There's only one way to see. That's what this match will play out. Not looking good for the opening start for Tommy Lee. Is Cody Rhodes is stomping the daylights out of him.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Went for the springboard and miss.
Slingshot. Cody Rhodes tried to roll out of the way, but Tommy Lee was right there with the impact. Gotta wonder, with this being an NXT Hardcore Championship match, just how long it's going to be before toys get involved. We have seen this actually from Tommy Lee, where he brings out weapons as a distraction and then doesn't end up using them. He uses them as a bit of a mental game. Corkscrew, nobody home for that. Absolutely nobody home for that. Figure 4 locked in. Remember, in a hardcore match, there are no rope breaks. Balls count anywhere. DQs, not anywhere in this match.
These two trading one blow after another. Two titans trading strikes.
Heavy shots being fired from both sides.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. It's those two sitting in, and neither one of them is letting up. This is a war of attrition with neither.
Strong strikes being thrown. And well, a punch to the face. And well, Tommy Lee
No countouts means he can take his time.
takes a walk.
Fishing for something beneath.
Oh, he knew he had something planted. Tommy Lee has got a plan, and it involves a ladder to the face.
Given the no disqualification modifier on this match, Corey, what kind of tactics should you expect to see here?
Ruthless tactics, Cole. Now
And then into the steel stairs. Cody Rhodes with a nice reversal of the Irish rib into the steel stairs.
Nothing the ref can do about it, so they should go all out.
Elbow thrown, saying not today. Rhodes timed that one.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Goodness, inverted suplex.
Let's make sure that we got ourselves a view of what's able to happen here as they were trapped by the announcer's table. Now Cody Rhodes now makes his way over to the side of the ring. Good old standby. Good old classic, the steel chair, but it was knocked out of his hands, and Tommy Lee getting back to the ring area. Oh, no, referee, you better get out of the way, because here comes the champ! Knees first into the ground.
You are hitting the floor from that height.
That's not what you want.
Sent into
That is not what you want.
That'll stop anybody.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
Springboard drop kick.
Springboard drop kick there from Cody Rhodes to try to gain the NXT Hardcore Championship just like that, but only able to get a 1 count. Tommy Lee has shown this ever since getting his hands on that strap. He has shown that he has had a lot of tenacity. But Cody Rhodes looking to beat that resiliency out of Lee. Beat that stubbornness out of Lee. He's looking to beat the hell out of Tommy Lee. Nice drop kick there from Cody Rhodes.
Rhodes is unloading offense here. And it looks like
And well, this is a hardcore match, and for once Cody Rhodes isn't the one that's bleeding. Tommy Lee cut open with those punches, and Cody Rhodes showing Tommy Lee just exactly what he thinks of him. Trash. Absolute trash.
He might be able to start bouncing something here.
Cody isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put
Rhodes, garbage can thrown into the ribs. Moonsault, and Cody Rhodes almost went face first into the garbage can on the way down.
Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Cody Cutter, and he put himself through the trash can. Used his own body. Put life and limb on the line to make sure he hit that Cody Cutter. But he missed the attempt at connecting with the crossroads. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a Cody Cutter from the top.
This one's for everything. No, he gets the shoulder up.
almost inhuman at this point.
Monkey flip action. You can see the blood dotting around the arena. That's all from the #1 influence of the hardcore champion, Tommy Lee. Cody Rhodes painting a picture. And another garbage can.
I think we'll need to find something else to put our trash in around the ring, because I guarantee that can is going to get all bent out of shape.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Take off.
Cody Rhodes. Oh my God, back. Oh, good time to taunt.
Oh, hold on.
Tommy Lee, I thought he was gonna get I thought he was gonna get absolute splashed.
Falls count anyway.
Up across the shoulders.
Knee to the face, that trending worldwide knee. And only able to get a 1 count. Cody Rhodes. Crossroads into a pool of Lee's own blood. Ref, we might need to have a conversation about that slow count, referee. We might need to have a conversation. We might need to have a conversation about that, because that was a slow as hell count. That count was slow as hell. That was molasses and snow slow. Cody Rhodes doing his best to just, he wants to make the champ tap. But Lee getting a knee right to the gut.
Stop. Forearm smash after the stops. Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
More weapons underneath the ring. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling with everything else that we've seen.
Sliding into the ring now.
Table coming into play potentially. Punch to the top of the head from Cody Rhodes. And look at the state of Tommy Lee. Look at the state of him. Ooh, nasty landing there from Cody Rhodes.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows and a stomp to the gut.
Table now set up. Tommy Lee wants to do some serious damage to the American Nightmare. Ripcord knee shot. You can see the canvas. It is painting a violent picture as to how this match has been going. Oh, God. Cody Rhodes! Oh, God. Flaming table. And Tommy Lee is like, nah, he sends Cody Rhodes away. He doesn't want anything to do with that flaming table. Tommy Lee, oh, what else could be underneath this ring? We've seen garbage. Oh, God, it's Janice. It's Janice. Tommy Lee has been waiting to bring his best friend in. Cody Rhodes saved himself by knocking Janice out of Lee's hand. And the Alabama slam into the barricade. Flaming table in the ring. Janice on the outside of the ring. Blood around the ring. And another electric chair drop into the barricade. Tommy Lee still fighting in this hardcore championship match. And I always love when people throw a chair. Oh, it's my favorite thing. It is my absolute favorite thing. Cody Rhodes doing everything he can to just completely lay out Tommy Lee. Hooks him. Pedigree. Oh, no. Tommy Lee. Clothesline of the pedigree.
The heart of these competitors is showing through tonight.
The adrenaline is coursing through their veins.
Rhodes turns it around.
Remember, this is a hardcore rules match, which means falls count anywhere. Rhodes trying to take advantage of that by just doing what he can to pin Lee to see what would happen.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Can they get the grip locked in? Solid grip on this hold.
Oh my God. Look at the, oh my God.
See any reason for it?
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
Tommy Lee's in bad shape and a chair to the leg from Rhodes. Pinfall here. And still the hardcore champion, pool of his own blood. Hardcore champion living up to the moniker.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Sledgehammer and a big shot. Big shot again.
This arena has come unglued.
And another one. The champ has come alive. When some were saying that they should stop this match, oh God, it might have been the last gas. Crossroads, pinfall. Cody Rhodes is your new hardcore champion.
We're going to be hard pressed to see a better match than that. Here's another look.
What a damn match. What a damn match. Holy. You see, Tommy Lee gave everything in this match. Blood, sweat, and tears. And this was it. This was it right there. Just, there's not much else you could say or do. Here is your winner and new hardcore champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This man just kissed a pile of his opponent's blood. Cody Rhodes just kissed his opponent's blood! How sick is this man? Oh my God! That was not... He literally kissed a pile of his opponent's blood. I'm glad you guys couldn't see my face when that happened. Oh my God, that's nuts. Just a pile of his opponent's blood. All right, next up here at Deadline, we had the men's Iron Survivor to kick off the show. This is not the main event, but this is the women's Iron Survivor Challenge. Much like what we saw on the men's, this is a 25-minute long Iron Woman match, where the person with the most falls at the end of it will receive a #1 contender's opportunity for the NXT Championship currently held by Carmella. As we saw with the men, it came down to the last few minutes. I'm very curious how we're gonna go with the women. Here we go, Iron Survivor Challenge. Next up at Deadline. So yeah, Hoops, I do hope that you like the score bug that I've created for this if you didn't get a chance to see it. The following match is the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge. This is a 5-way, 25-minute Ironman match, where the person with the most pinfalls or submissions will become the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring first, represented in our channel by Dairy Lips, she is Jordynne Grace.
And before I forget, allow me to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas. You know, I can't help but wonder what I did wrong to have to be spending Christmas sitting next to you two.
Making her way to the ring next from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, represented in her chest by Chesto, she is Chelsea Reed.
Is so amped up for this one. And guys, I hope Santa was good to you this morning. Oh, he's always good to me, Cole. Though I'm pretty sure Saxton ended up with coal in his stocking.
I'm on my own against the world.
Already so many accolades for this woman, Bianca Belair.
Making her way to the ring next from Knoxville, Tennessee, represented in her chest by Rhodes, she is Bianca Belair.
But Bianca Belair already might be considered one of the best. And here's the thing, she's only going to get better. You're right, Cole. It's actually kind of scary how Belair continues to keep topping herself. And before we go any further, I'd like to extend a very Merry Christmas to our WWE Universe watching at home. I echo those sentiments, Michael. And I hope that Santa was good to everybody out there. Even you, Corey. I hope he brings you cold water. An international sensation looking to take over WWE.
Giulia looking to live up to all the hype and all the expectations.
And represented by Karama 76, Giulia.
Conversation with future legends, future Hall of Famers. WWE.
Yeah, there are some good names, I think including Randy Orton. Like, I'm pretty sure Orton is available to be claimed. If you wanted to claim Cobra.
Also, guys, I would say that competing at Christmas has to be a tremendous thrill.
I can't speak to what it's like to be in the ring, but I can tell you it's an absolute blast.
How's Orton not claimed? Not claimed.
Such a special evening.
Yeah, but saying that, yeah, like Orton's not claimed, and you can choose any of the variants as well. If you know who you want, you can say in chat, and one of our mods can hook you up, Veteran Cobra.
Gigi is here with a lot to prove. All his battle ups and downs is ready to reach.
And making her way to the ring last, represented in our channel by Kelgate's Collections, she is Gigi Dolin. But yeah, you can like say it in chat, and if a mod's here who can help you out, they'll take care of you right away.
Has held the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship on multiple occasions.
Also, guys, I would say that competing at Christmas has to be a tremendous thrill.
I can't speak for what it's like to be in the ring, but I can tell you it's an absolute blast to be here at ringside on such a special evening.
All right, we are off and running with the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge. 25 minutes on the clock, as you see at the top of your screen.
You have to fight with your head as much as your heart in an Ironman match.
25 minutes on the clock.
Setting them up for a
person with the most falls at the finish is able to call himself the Iron Survivor and the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. With the men's, we didn't see a fall into the last 5 minutes.
Seems a little too early in this match to go for the pin.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Do you think these superstars are prepared for this lengthy Ironman match?
No one has ever truly prepared for this stipulation, Michael, but I think they've done the best they can. They trained, hydrated, and stretched, and entered the ring tonight in peak physical condition.
Boom,
Nice suplex there.
Believe it. Somehow able to find the leverage and get it done. One step ahead of Bianca there. Oh, look at that scoop slam. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Able to slip out of that one. Ah, what an arm drag.
That is great. Body slam. Oh, strong impact. What a counter.
Now, we saw this with the men's. Once again, it took forever for a double pinfall attempt here. Double kicks out of one. We saw in the men's, the fall didn't happen until 3 minutes left on the clock.
She goes to the quick pin. Oh, she breaks it up. Not on her watch. Chases us into the cover. And the referee stops the count before 2.
Only a 1 count. It's going to be a whole lot of posturing. It's going to be a whole lot of positioning. It's going to be a whole lot of strategy here. Keep in mind, with this being a 5-way, it's no DQ. It's no DQ. There's no countouts. You can only get it done inside the ring.
Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
What a counter by Jacy.
A nice kick from Gigi Dolin. Almost kicking Jordynne's head clean off her shoulders, and the beautiful suplex from the beautiful madness, Giulia. The winner of this match gets the NXT Women's Champion, Carmella. As this, once again, as becoming the Iron Survivor means that you are the #1 contender for the championship. You got to think that Carmella sitting in the wings, waiting, watching, and just trying to evaluate how this one's going.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Suplex, nasty.
Nice suplex onto the apron, which, as we all know, is the hardest part of the ring.
Lasting damage to the body.
And a pin will do no good here.
There's a kick, super kick there from Gigi Dolin to Giulia. Bianca just waiting in the ring, knowing that the only way to get a win in this match is inside the ring. The only way to get a fall is between the ropes. So with us, with just about 4 minutes burnt off of the clock, no one really getting any.
You don't want to let this trend continue much longer if you can help it.
No one getting any sort of edge on the outside of the ring.
The fist to the face. Great counter.
Exploded the kendo stick. I think that was exploded over the face of Gigi Dolin. I know that she was aiming for Chelsea, but I think Dolin ran in and absorbed that contact.
When you just want to put someone down with authority.
Saw it coming and avoided.
Oh, not a beautiful destroyer.
Maybe not, maybe not. Then we see Belair. Stop the pin, preventing this match from ending. Dolin gets countered.
Check out the amazing feat of strength by the EST.
Chelsea Green with the arm pretty hurt.
Chelsea with the eye prettier, but Bianca's on the attack. Deadlift suplex, going for the pinfall here to try to get on the board. Not able to get it done.
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brain buster! The Northern Lights bomb! Yeah, but yeah, Jordynne Grace is right there to stop that from going anywhere. 5 minutes and a half off of the clock. 0 falls on the board, as is expected. In this Iron Survivor Challenge, I am expecting a low-scoring affair, much like we saw with the men. Could be one fall that decides it. Oh my God! Onto the chair! Chelsea Green showing that she was always ready for that move.
The suspense this crowd is feeling is
Eh?
They are waiting.
Yeah, always ready? Because you just shout that. Yeah, you guys get it. You all get it. You all get what I was saying. Nice deep arm drag takedown from Chelsea Green.
What a stiff shot. Yeah, I think that one, yeah, she's bleeding. She drew first blood.
That dodge can buy Chelsea time.
First quarter of this battle is now passed.
Tied up at this stage, this could really be anyone's game still.
Oh, running Bulldog on the outside, cutting open Giulia. Meanwhile, DDT on the inside, incapacitating Jordynne Grace. Gigi with a big splash. Wants to make sure that Giulia will be a non-factor in this match. Meanwhile, in the inside of the ring, Bianca Belair is doing a good job of dominating everybody. Big power bomb. But Chelsea's back up to her feet. Her and Belair mate eyes and then make their way over to the corner. But here comes Gigi Dolin. Giulia might be dead. To see how Giulia sprawled outside. Gigi driver.
And Bianca felt the full.
Giulia might be dead. She's back on her feet. I don't know how.
Bringing up the pin count there. And meanwhile, here's Dolin.
Stiff chair shot to the back of the head from Giulia to Chelsea Green. Gigi Dolin. Death Valley Drive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here comes Chelsea to break this up. And she does. She's able to get there.
She's going for it. Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive. Side slam.
The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear you, Byron. I'm loving this.
Jordynne Grace setting up for a big splash in the corner. And broken up by Gigi. As we are approaching the 9-minute mark in this match, still no falls on the board. Jordynne Grace and Giulia fighting in the corner, exchanging headbutts.
Hooking it up here. What's next? Boom! Incredible suplex.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Chelsea one step ahead.
This kick there from Chelsea Green to get out of the clutches of Gigi Dolin. Springboard leg drop.
To evade.
Kick to the gut. Nice slam there from Gigi. Half and half suplex. Chelsea getting out of the way, but avoids also the elbow drop from the top.
Chelsea Green.
I'm pretty her.
No way Gigi's getting up now.
There's no way that Jordan's gonna let that happen.
What is this? Come on, ref.
Pot right in the stomach creates the separation.
Oh, jackknife! I don't know.
He manages to reverse it.
I was gonna say I don't know if Jordynne Grace knew that Gigi was behind her, but now she does. Going right at. Oh, Jordynne Grace! Oh, Jordynne Grace spinning!
Jordynne ending this
Middle of the ring!
She gets the
2 count.
long 2.5 in the waiting.
10 minutes have gone by in the Iron Survivor Challenge. 10 minutes have gone by. No falls on the board just yet.
And slides back into the ring.
Beautifully executed German suplex from the juggernaut Jordynne Grace. Now going after the EST.
Being placed onto the top rope.
Maybe looking for a muscle buster out of the corner. And a BFT from Bianca. I didn't think that anybody was going to be able to catch that. I thought that we were going to see our first fall. Little teamwork there from Gigi, Dolin, and Bianca Belair. That team didn't last very long. KOD. Meanwhile, this could be an opportunity. Everybody's distracted.
Chelsea had that well scouted.
Super kick to the back of the head.
Not a good spot to be in. Fights out of trouble with a barrage of strikes. Hard landed. The EST hoists up her opponent.
KOD. Bianca Belair. Not able to get on the board. Bianca Belair, that you would have thought that the KOD would have been in, but no. No. Nice slam there from Jordynne Grace, who was rolling in this match. We didn't see a fall in the men's Iron Survivor until there were about 3 minutes left on the clock. We did not see a fall until there. I don't think that same is going to hold true in the women's. Because Giulia and Gigi are trying to murder each other on the outside of the ring. Meanwhile, Bianca is alone on the inside of the ring.
Big time splash.
Knee to the face there, delivered by Chelsea on the outside. Hip attack from Bianca on the inside of the ring. Referee needs to pay attention to what's happening on the inside of the ring. We'll pay attention to what's happening everywhere else. This is not falls count anywhere. You have to do it in the ring like Bianca's doing here. Referee in position for the 1, for the 2.
I'm shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
I don't understand how kickouts are still happening with as much damage as everybody's doing to each other. Stiff chair shot, but Jordynne doesn't see Chelsea Green behind her. German suplex. Not only Chelsea sees Gigi that was behind her with the chair shot. And now Giulia and the entire crew is back in the ring. We have passed the halfway mark of the Women's Iron Survivor. And as you can see on the scoreboard, nobody is on the board.
And now placed in the floor. Face buster. Did she do it?
A pinfall. Bianca. Oh man. Close to. Somebody is bleeding all around the ring. We've got some color. I think that might be Chelsea Green. I think Chelsea Green might be leaving a trail around the mat, around the canvas. Or Jordynne Grace. Nice kick to the face there. And a Northern Lights bomb from Giulia. Yeah, and Jordynne Grace came in like a bat out of hell to break it up. Nice counter of the full Nelson from Giulia. Bang! Beautiful destroyer from Chelsea Green. Chelsea lays out Giulia. Does work to Gigi. And Bianca is looking to take advantage of the situation. Bianca is looking to take advantage of the situation. Here comes Jordynne Grace back at it.
But this opponent still fighting.
Bossman slam!
Wow, Chelsea got her.
This could do it. And into the cover.
Chelsea Green 1, 2. Ah, Gigi with the save because Jordynne and Giulia were tied up. Gigi came in. Chair across the Iron Survivor arena.
Chelsea Green about to close this one down. Double chicken wing.
Oh! I'm prettier!
Ripped a page from her opponent's playbook.
No! Stolen Valor doesn't get it done!
There's more frustration or desperation in the ring now. Knowing that you've tried to
Hammerlock DDT there from Giulia. Meanwhile, Gigi is the only one standing in a big suplex. Here comes Chelsea Green. Everybody's down. This is prime opportunity for something to happen. 15 minutes and a half off the clock. Bridging pin. 1, 2. Breakout by Bianca Belair. Shit, a forearm shot there from Bianca.
Superstar trying to get the
Ooh, down!
Stop after stop after stop.
Look at these stomps.
Giulia and Chelsea Green stare around. Chelsea! Chelsea! Chelsea Green only able to get a 2 count.
I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count to 3?
Just striking at
Blood all around the ring. Big backbreaker from Bianca. Chelsea and Jordynne in the corner.
as their opponent in a circle.
Slingshot into the second turnbuckle. And Chelsea Green walks right into the waiting hands of Bianca Belair. Bianca. Oh, Giulia with the save. Big bomb from Jordynne, though. 1, 2, 2 count. Clothesline sending Giulia flying. Final 8 minutes of the match. And now Gigi Dolin also bleeding. She took that chair to the face. Rockabye suplex there, delivered by Jordynne Grace, rather. Oh, and Jordynne Grace. Oh, jackhammer.
Now we have Giulia. Giulia looking to put her opponent away.
Oh, their lights bombing. Bianca's now bleeding. Chelsea Green with the save. Gigi should go for a pin here. 3 people were down. Chelsea was out of the ring. Oh, I'm prettier. And a save from Giulia. 7 minutes left in the Women's Iron Survivor and zeros across the board, at least until Bianca Belair hits that. And here comes Chelsea Green to break it up. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. We've got to see someone be able to take advantage of an empty ring or something. Something has got to give here. Kick to the gut from Green. Then a stomp to the back of the head to Dolin. Looking to try to go up on the board. And she does! Chelsea Green! With 6 minutes left to go, gets the first fall.
And we can say we've now got into the 4th quarter of regulation time in this Ironman match.
Deep into this match, and one fall is the
Uh-oh.
hill to climb.
Uh-oh.
Pressure is on.
Jackhammer! What are those stairs doing in the ring? That doesn't look good for anybody. That's oh, KOD!
Jordynne doesn't know where she is. 2.
And broken up right at the last second. Springboard back heel kick, but wasn't able to connect. Pump kick did connect. The only people standing are Bianca Belair and Gigi Dolin.
She's been pushed to the limit, but she might be able to close this one out.
Back elbow from Grace. And now it's just Giulia and Jordynne. Jordynne gets rid of those stairs. Probably very smart.
In this one. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Giulia tossing the chair at Grace's face.
Caught in a bad spot.
Big bomb there from Giulia. Gigi trying to get on the board, not able to connect. Oh, pop-up headbutt there from Giulia.
Dolin finding an opening.
Oh, big counter there from Belair. Oh my God, what a destroy out of nowhere. Green. And Giulia came in to make sure that Green didn't get 2. We saw that in the men's Iron Survivor. 2 is the number. Kofi Kingston got 2. And no one else got any. Right now it's Chelsea Green, the only one on the board. With 4 minutes left to go in this match. Everybody's bleeding. Chaos happening all around and inside the ring. Beautiful bomb there. Bianca should go for a pin. Anytime you got an opponent down to this point, and if you're in the ring by yourself, go for the pin. Get on the board.
I think the crowd knows what's coming.
3.5 minutes left to go. Bianca with the crossbody. Meanwhile, on the outside of the ring, Chelsea Green, Jordynne Grace trying to fight like hell.
No idea where this one's heading.
And Bianca is leaving the ring empty. Had Giulia down dead to rights. Chelsea Green's like, all right, I'll take it.
She just stopped. Meanwhile, we see Bianca Belair.
And I would too.
Might be put back down for good. From the opposition.
3 minutes left in this contest.
Out this power, ladies and gentlemen. Up and
Jackhammer, Jordynne Grace. And Chelsea Green protecting her lead.
able to be checked.
Uh-oh. Oh no, you won't be able to protect her from this. Juggernaut driver.
Sealed the deal. Oh, right into a counter. She covers for the pin. Well, meanwhile,
Smart from Gigi to try to steal one.
only a relatively short amount of time remains in what has been a war. Advantage is secure now. It's time to defend that lead at all costs. Only moments away from a victory.
You heard the commentary team. The advantage is secured for Chelsea Green. She's got one fall. Everybody else playing catch up. Gigi Dolin kick to the gut. Gigi Dolin. Dip.
That could end Chelsea's night.
But Giulia is right there. 5 is such a hard number to defend because there's always somebody who is free. Giulia saying goodbye to her opponent. Arrivederci! Here comes Belair to make sure that Giulia doesn't get on the board. 90 seconds remain. And you see the score across the bottom of the screen. The one and only fall so far in the Chelsea Green. Realizing that Giulia is the only one on her feet.
She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for
1 minute on the clock. Can Green hold off the attack of everybody else for 60 seconds? Big spine buster, but Giulia's got Bianca. Oh, big counter there. Takedown from Belair. 45 seconds on the clock.
remains.
The lead is as narrow as it gets. It's do or die.
Belair. Cody.
Jordynne doesn't know where she is.
Chelsea Green. Knocking everybody out. 20 seconds.
Stiff fist to the breadbasket.
Go! CTE driver. Pinfall. Referee. Wow, that's gonna do it. Chelsea Green is your Iron Survivor.
Match winner. Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
Chelsea Green is your Iron Survivor, and what an absolute frenetic, crazy, as chaotic as a match could be. Chelsea Green is the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. Chelsea Green is your Iron Survivor. She's the only one to get a point on the board, and that's what mattered. Absolute insanity. Here is your winner and your #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship, the Iron Survivor, Chelsea Green. Incredible effort. And Chelsea Green now looks to be always ready for a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. We continue on with Deadline. All right, friends, Romans, countrymen, and fans of wrestling, we have made it to our main event here of Deadline, and the NXT Championship is on the line as Dustin looks to rip the NXT Championship off of the hands of the almighty Bobby Lashley. This is your main event. After this, we will conclude our festivities here at Deadline. NXT Championship on the line. Let's get to it. Our main event. Your main event is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXT World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Represented in our channel by Prince Damo, he is Dustin! And his opponent, represented in our channel by Cotton Tech and representing Empire Inc., he is your reigning and defending NXT World Champion. He is the almighty Bobby Lashley!
The challenger not taking their eye
And
off
this
the championship.
is
And the champ is staring
your
daggers
main
right
event
back
here
in
of
the
Deadline. It
opposition.
has been a great show. We have had 2 championship matches so far and 2 titles that have gone with somebody else. Will this continue that trend, or will Bobby Lashley just prove to be almighty? We're going to see how this one goes as Dustin, not giving a damn. Bobby Lashley, cool, calm, and collected. We are locked, loaded, and ready to go, and the bell has rang. Main event is underway.
On high alert. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in store for something special.
Oh, man. Stepped aside.
If you are Dustin, your plan has got to be to stay out of the clutches of Bobby Lashley. Dustin is a striker. He is a technician. But what he does not have is that strength card that Bobby Lashley does. I'm not saying Dustin isn't a strong dude. He is strong for his size. But Bobby Lashley, pound for pound, is probably one of the strongest people in the Ultraverse. He's one of the scariest, too. That hurt lock is untouchable. When he locks that in, when he gets you into the hurt lock,
But he manages to reverse.
it's almost academic.
Piercing.
It is almost academic
Not good.
that Bobby Lashley, if he cinches in that hurt lock, that you're gonna pay and the match is gonna be over.
These two showing how well they know each other.
So if you're Dustin, don't allow Bobby Lashley to get the momentum up. Don't let him get the confidence to be able to hit that hurt lock.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Series of power bombs, and I did mention that power bomb, that power game from Dustin.
The kind of ride you never want to end up on.
So many people have fallen victim to the hurt lock over the years that Lashley has been a member of the Ultraverse.
Able to make a timely escape.
Over the reign that he has had as the NXT champion. So many people have fallen victim to it.
The throat, wicked.
Dustin is unafraid. Dustin himself is a man who has held championship gold in many instances. Wants to add that NXT Championship to his trophy case. Both men stare at each other eye to eye on the outside of the ring. The next clothesline there from the almighty Bobby Lashley.
Oh my goodness. Thunder and lightning raining down on the challenger here. Oh man.
Into the barricade. Now remember, it is a 20 count on the outside. We have seen that come into play in a few instances here. In a few instances here on this episode of the stream in Deadline, we saw that a couple times. Dustin with a meteor, and he almost brains himself on the barricade, putting life and limb on the line to take out Bobby Lashley.
No time, flying out to the floor.
And he slides him back to the mat. And into the pin, title on the line.
I have mentioned the championship pedigree of Dustin, but it has been well over a year since he has held any sort of championship gold, dating back to his days when he was a SmackDown superstar, and he was the SmackDown World's Undisputed, it was the SmackDown Undisputed Champion.
A narrow escape.
A title that he held that I do need to mention for a record amount of time. So once again, championships, and this man, he is not a stranger to the pressures of being a champion. He's not a stranger to the pressures of championship matches. Oh, tried to go for the elbow to the back of the head, but Bobby Lashley able to duck away. He had a sixth sense about him. Oh, Bobby hit him right in the balls! Referee letting this one play out, but he hit him right in the balls. I don't understand how the referee sees that and is just okay with letting it hit him in the balls.
Headlock applied, and look at these punches to the ear. Ouch.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time.
And now a submission move of his own locked in. We mentioned Bobby Lashley at the Hurt Lock.
Able to free himself in the triangle.
Let's kick to the side of the head. Stomp to the arm. Dustin doing a great job of taking Bobby Lashley's weapons away from him. Kicks the gut. Series of stomps to the chest, or sorry, to the back, bouncing Lashley's head off of the canvas. Trying to get ahead of steam, but the referee was in the way, allowing Bobby Lashley to be able to rally. Big momentum swing there as Bobby Lashley was looking to potentially be racked by like a running, maybe a PK or something. But Lashley's now on his feet, and he's dealing the damage. And there it is, the Hurt Lock, that elevated Hurt Lock. And yeah, Dustin doing everything he can to fight out of that match, to fight out of that move before severe harm was done. But then the Dominator into the ropes. Foot may be underneath the ropes, but we can't tell from this angle. 2 count, and Dustin still finds a way to fight.
Inhuman at this point.
And once again, oh, that was, he ragdolled Dustin into the ropes. Dustin had no part of breaking that up. He was ragdolled into the ropes. Lashley taking it to the sky. That's crazy. Using the momentum there to hit the suplex. And now, oh, not again! Lashley getting out of the way!
Endless attack here. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
And now, after a big counter from Big Bobby Lashley, Dustin going for a big move.
Starting to flicker, and it's only a matter of time before one goes out.
Dustin trying for it again. Trying for it again. Dustin! Bang!
Back of the head.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this. And the cover.
No!
The title still hanging in the balance.
Resilient.
Dustin thought after finally hitting it, after finally connecting with that big shot, that he had this one done. But Bobby Lashley is a tough man.
Facebuster.
Oh, Mandy's got him in the crosshairs.
Lashley fighting back, thrashing back, elbows to the ribs, just getting out of the hands. And then for his troubles, delivering a big boot right across the face.
Chopping down the tree right at the trunk.
Left an opening.
Dustin's got to get big. He's got to hit big moves. And chop.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench. And this has quickly become a match to be remembered.
Don't want to give Bobby Lashley an opportunity. And that little bit of a hesitation, that little hezzy from Dustin. Spine buster.
Uh-oh, look at that.
Oh, powerbomb, rebound, off of the ropes.
Lining it up.
And a big punch to the jaw. Trying to dislocate that jaw.
Buckle now.
Getting up. Real
Dustin up top.
slow.
Dustin looking to fly. Dustin's thinking big. Dustin with the meteor.
That was beautiful.
One step ahead there.
He's lining him up.
Oh, God. Bobby Lashley, middle of the ring, might I add. Dustin realized it and fought his way out of it.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Dustin, dungeon lock, middle of the ring.
Power that takes.
Middle of the ring. Really take it. Dustin's done it. Dustin has ended the reign
No doubt
of
it was
Bobby Lashley.
another look.
Three championship matches here at Deadline. 3 new champions. It is a changing of the guard on NXT. And an incredible main event and an incredible event as a whole. Dustin caps it off by being able to have his hand raised in the air as your new NXT champion. The turning point of this match was literally at the end. Bobby Lashley was licking his chops for that elevated hurt lock. He was licking his chops. He was sitting, lying in wait. And then Dustin just with just a little bit more awareness. Just a little bit more awareness. I don't know how Dustin kept finding a way to fight. I don't know how Dustin kept finding a way to dig, but he did. And he stands victorious here at Deadline. Being able to do what he needed to do. That dungeon lock to hear his favorite words. Here is your winner and new NXT World Champion, Dustin! That is gonna do it for us as we wrap things up. Thank you all for checking us out for Deadline. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.